Hi. So I'm on my 8th day of being in isolation in this room after testing positive for COVID last week. It has been a roller coaster ride. I have gone through the plethora of symptoms and have felt like a bag of, crap for many days, and now I feel like I'm coming out the other side. I still have pretty bad brain fog. I feel like I cannot really focus on things, and I'm trying to really give myself a lot of grace because this virus just has taken toll on my body. It's also been really challenging emotionally because being in a room, the same room, by yourself for days on end, it gets really, really tiring. You just kind of go a little stir crazy, and I really miss being with Kyle and snuggling Ollie and just being in my life. I really miss cooking. I haven't been cooking. Kyle's been doing all of that because just not wanting to get him sick as he's tested negative. And I realize how much I just enjoy cooking and miss cooking and just having the freedom of eating when I want to eat and not when Kyle has time to make food. So it's been quite the challenge. I'm coming back into myself, and I thought I'd just take you along on what it looks like to be in isolation. And it's also been snowing outside, which is insane. So yeah, just trying to get back into it. I might go for a walk today by myself. I'm gonna spend some time in the sauna, dry brush, put on some real clothes maybe for the first time, and I think I'll just try and find some semblance of normal in this very strange situation. It's been really, really expansive for me in the sense of finding ease and discomfort because this situation has been anything but enjoyable. But how can I settle into it and just find a flow? And this idea keeps coming back to me of when I'm at ease, everything flows, and how can I continue to find ease in my physical, mental, and spiritual self and these present moments, because if there's no ease and there's fear or control or whatever it is, I'm not allowing what wants to flow to come, and maybe that is to be sick, and that needs to flow through me and allow just easefulness. So going with the flow of what my body and my mind and my spirit are guiding me to do. So the past few days, as I've started to come back into myself, I've been spending a lot of time meditating and been reading a little more because I can focus. I couldn't read anything because my brain couldn't focus. I also couldn't write. It was just it hurt, and it just nothing was computing in my brain. So it feels really nice to be getting back into journaling every day, which I do every morning. And yeah, I sewed a skirt. Maybe I'll wear it today. And so I'm just slowly coming back into myself and just allowing a lot of grace for it to be messy and not what I'm hoping for. And that's okay because it just needs to flow the way that it needs to. So really letting go of that control, which is really hard for me. I think as humans, we'd like to have control over situations, and especially the way life has been these past few years, we want some semblance of control because everything feels uncertain. And I feel that in so many areas of my life, and so I understand this wanting to have control when there really doesn't feel like there's anything we do have control over. there's no certainty of anything, and there never really was. But having this on a really global scale, this big shift of having to just surrender, I think is forcing us to look at that more and just be present to what is. And that's been the message that I'm getting, just like be present, be in each moment and accept it as it is.
So much snow in my hair. It's literally dripping down my back. It is so snowy outside right now. It's May.
I've never felt so happy to be out of a room. I tested negative this morning and it feels so glorious. I was really struggling yesterday. Just being in isolation for so many days, it really takes a toll on you. I understand why people go crazy in solitary confinement. And I mean, obviously not to that degree, but having no human interaction is such a trip. And I was feeling overwhelmed because I didn't have things I could do. Like, it was so limited. And now that I can be out of the room and do things, it's like overwhelming because there's so much stimuli. It's like, well, what do I do? Like, how to, like, a complete overwhelm. And yeah, it just feels so good to be out of there and to like give Kyle a hug and to be able to kiss Ollie and snuggle on him and just enjoy being somewhere other than our guest room. I'm so grateful that I was so diligent about just like wiping everything down after I used it and really staying in the guest room, because Kyle did not get COVID at all, which is such a blessing. And yeah, just feeling super grateful to just be alive and to get to experience life again and be outside and enjoy the beauty of it all. So
yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes,
enjoy it. I love you.